Hey guys, and let me just adjust the camera there for a second. But as of today, actually Pacific time wise, which was about an hour and 42 minutes ago, or an hour and 41 minutes ago, Matt Hardy is supposedly now free from WWE. And basically, he is free to the point that he has no obligations. He has no stipulations or anything holding him back from going anywhere he wants. Here's the thing though. Now, as I speak, they probably have made some announcement, but we're not really sure yet. But the question is though, is he truly gone? Because like I said, we have not heard any formal announcement yet. And people are starting to point out that it's kind of ironic that they're putting him into the storyline with Edge and Randy Orton this close to WrestleMania season. And the fact that a lot of his YouTube videos on Matt Hardy brand, which is on the Matt Hardy brand YouTube channel, are starting to tie in with what happened on Monday Night Raw. Now, true, he's had all these other videos called Free the Delete. But you have to wonder why, along with the Free the Delete, is he suddenly also posting videos on the Matt Hardy brand YouTube channel, tying into the situation with Randy Orton. It makes you wonder. It makes you wonder whether or not he didn't resign. Because one thing we have to give wrestling a lot of credit with, the one thing we have to give him a lot of credit with lately, especially the men and women involved, is they know how to hide any details that could leak about the contractual status within a promotion. People will say that Jon Moxley, aka or FKA, formerly known as Dean Ambrose, that John didn't hide it too well. That basically everybody knew from top to bottom the fact that he was leaving, and that the only reason he wasn't gone when his contract officially expired and would have gone into the 90-day clause is because he didn't want that. He wanted to be an absolutely free man from the company. And he just waited it out. He didn't wait it out by staying at home, no. He basically waited it and he utilized it. He did what was best for wrestling overall, and that's put people over on his way out, but in the long term also put get himself over, even in one of the last two matches, if you will. And I'm a little tired. It's late, so I do apologize if I'm stuttering a little bit or stammering. And I am doing this uncut, unscripted, on the fly, and as quickly as I can while my mom is getting herself ready for bed, because she has to do her routines and all that. But anyway, getting back on topic here. Dean Ambrose, now known as Jon Moxley, he let his contract run out the way a lot of people feel is the more appropriate way. You stay with the company you're with, and you go from there. You don't ask for your release, you wait for the contract to expire, and then you're free as a bird. And a lot of people were saying that that's what Matt Hardy was doing. Matt Hardy was doing the same thing. He was waiting until March 1st, which is today, to let his contract expire so he wouldn't have no ties. Now, we won't know anything, we won't know really anything, I would say, until either tomorrow night on Raw, which is Monday night, or this Wednesday on Dynamite. Because if Matt Hardy does not show up on Raw tomorrow night, and then 48 hours later shows up at Wednesday Night Dynamite as the Exalted One of the Dark Order, then we will know that yes, he is no longer with WWE. He's a free man. He is now All Elite. But again, the question is he going to be All Elite? Is he AEW bound, or is he going to remain with WWE for the rest of his career? Again, a lot of things are just too coincidental as to just play too much of a factor, I should say, into what's going on. I mean, why would WWE suddenly involve him in this Randy Orton Edge storyline, if not because of the history between him and Edge? Along with the fact of why would they have him playing off what happened to him on Raw, courtesy of his YouTube channel, you know, by talking about what happened, addressing Randy as Dr. RKO and all that. Why would he do that? Why would he play off what happened to him if he's gone, if he's leaving? Makes people speculate and wonder if he did sign a contract. And it might be an extension, for all we know. It might be an extension to be like, hey, we need you to remain for at least another few months. And maybe the deal by getting him to sign the extension was, hey, in these last few months, we'll let you bring in or let you bring back the broken/woken gimmick. We'll let you do that. It makes you, again, it makes you wonder. And that's the one thing I think a lot of people have to give, like I said earlier, a lot of wrestlers, men and women, a lot of credit to. You know, because in the past, people would pretty much know, because of the internet, that someone was leaving. And that someone was leaving after this date, and that's why they were on the losing end of a lot of matches they should be winning. So it's really intriguing what's going on with Matt Hardy. You know, a lot of people, even Alex, which I'm currently watching his AEW Revolution review on television right now, even Alex thought, ooh, is this cloaked figure the Exalted One? Basically saying, is this Matt Hardy? I didn't think it was. I don't think anybody thought it was, because it's a day early, it's too soon. Matt could get in a lot of trouble. AEW could get in a lot of trouble. So, you know, it's still up in the air. If Matt, like I said, doesn't show up on Raw this Monday, along with Edge, and maybe even Beth, and of course Beth Phoenix, Beth is going to be there anyway, to confront Randy, then 48 hours later, like I said, he shows up on AEW Dynamite, and it gets revealed as the leader of the Dark Order. I think then we'll have our answer. So I would say we have to wait. So I have to say these next 72 hours, these next 24 to 72 hours is going to be really interesting. Because if he doesn't show up on Raw, if he doesn't mention Randy Orton and the whole situation on his YouTube channel anymore, then more than likely he's going to show up on AEW Dynamite this Wednesday. But if he does show up on Raw, and he shows up as Woken/Broken Matt Hardy, then we'll pretty much know that he's re-signed, or at least signed some kind of extension. But as I say in all my videos, we'll just have to wait and see. But it is really interesting. You know, and the reason I'm bringing this up is because it is March 1st. It's also my sister's 43rd birthday. And my second oldest sister, that is. But it's also the day that Matt's contract expires. In fact, expired as of basically 1 hour and 50 minutes ago, Pacific time. So again, it makes you wonder. It makes you curious. And that is he gone? Or did he resign? Or did he sign an extension? We'll have to see. But let me know what you guys think down below. I know you're all wondering, I know a lot of you are wondering, you know, what's his future life for Matt Hardy? I know some of you are like, oh, he's AEW bound. We're going to see him this Wednesday. He's going to be revealed as the Exalted One, Or are we going to see a return of Broken/Woken very soon in WWE? And what's funny is a lot of people are even saying that he's not going anywhere. Because I think they're even noticing the fact of all of a sudden some of his YouTube videos that he's uploading are tying into what's going on between him, Randy, and between him and Randy as part of this storyline. So I think we got one more, maybe a month. I say this. I'll go as far as this. We know AEW Dynamite's going to do a special 2-hour presentation of Blood and Guts, their version of War Games, in the next several weeks, around, I think, what is it, March 28th or March 20th? Well, no, yeah, March, I think it's, what is it, March 20th, I believe? Hold on, let me check. Let me check the calendar date to make sure I get that right here. Yeah, it's March 25th. Yeah, March 25th. We know that March 25th they're going to present Blood and Guts, which is a special edition of AEW Dynamite, which is their version of War Games. So I say basically that I'll give it this. I'll give it this. I'll go this far. I believe Matt signed an extension, and after the extension is done, I say if he is All Elite, you know, that being Matt Hardy, if he is All Elite bound, I say that Matt Hardy's All Elite debut will be at Blood and Guts. That's pretty much, that to me pretty much is a done deal. Because if he signed an extension to where maybe it includes one more pay-per-view match at Elimination Chamber against Randy Orton as Broken/Woken Matt Hardy, then I would say that not only will that be his last WWE pay-per-view appearance, but it also tells me he signed an extension, and that the next time we see him on television will be at Blood and Guts with AEW for the War Games event. It makes sense to me. It makes sense to me. So, that's just about it. That's all I'm going to really say on it, guys. But what do you guys think? Do you think Matt is gone? Do you think we'll see him debut this Wednesday on Dynamite as the Exalted One for the Dark Order? Do you think he's re-signed with WWE and starting tomorrow night we'll see the return of the Woken/Broken Matt Hardy? Or do you think he's just signed an extension to where will also by extent, keyword frame there, we'll see the Woken Broken gimmick return, but it's only for this extension which runs into Elimination Chamber, and then afterwards we'll see Matt Hardy make his AEW debut in Blood and Guts. What do you guys think? Do you think, which one of those three scenarios you think is the most likely? Let me know down below. Comment if you like. I do apologize if I stuttered a little bit. It is late. It's about 1:55 a.m. on this early Sunday morning. So let me know though what you guys think, and I will talk to y'all later. Peace. God bless.